Hey YouTubers, I'm back. Rick Baker here. We are on site at our home construction, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a new development that's coming out in the Balanga City area, and I'll let the ladies talk to you a little bit more about where, because I'm not totally sure where it's at. I know about where it's at, so I'm going to let them give you some more detail. It's called CRISTINA Residences. It's a development Tritech Construction is very involved in. It's a small development. How many lots? Maybe 35, about 35 lots. So it's a little over a half hectare in land area, and the lots are running anywhere between 100 and 200 square meters. But they've got some really beautiful two-story home designs already ready to go. The pricing's already there, it's already fixed, and the prices are good. So I'm gonna let these ladies take it from here. I think they may be talking in Tagalog, and if they do, we'll put subtitles in it so you can understand. If you have any questions pertaining to the CRISTINA Residences, you can message Jen or I, and we'll put you in contact with them, or you can go to Tritech Construction website, and they should be able to get information there, or they'll tell you if there's another way to contact them. Okay, so at this time, these are three ladies. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, but they are from Tritech Construction Marketing Department, and I'm gonna let them tell you a little bit about CRISTINA Residences.
Can you
Can.
Hello everybody. Let me introduce first myself. I'm Miss Josephine Labagis from marketing team of Tritech Company. So today I'm going to introduce our project, one of our project actually. So this is CRISTINA Residences located to Salimondok, Orani, Bataan. I'm going to speak in my own language if you don't mind. Well, we have here the three kinds of models, the Jenny, Myra, and Milagros. And this is our site development plan. This consists only 6,000 square meters. So we have only 34 lots only. And this is our model house. I'm going to introduce the spot cash first. This is the 3.7 spot cash Jenny model. And we are here in Preselling. 3.7 only for the amount of lots and house, and the other model is Milagros, and the spot cash here is 3.5. The other one is the Milagros model. We have spot cash here 3.3 and pre-selling. So we are invited everyone to come here and visit our site under Tritech Company, and our marketing team. I want you to introduce our marketing team. This is Ma'am Lenny, and this is Ma'am Abby.
Hi.
Our boss is Mr. Allan Banzon and Mr. Raymond under Tritech Company. Okay, thank you guys. I hope to see you soon.
Very nice. Okay, so guys, let me wrap it up here. Here's what I like about this, and I've just been learning along with you. The smallest lot they have in here is 100 square meters, and if the ground floor is 50 square meters, that tells you how much more you got left over, and that's actually quite a bit for a Filipino home site. That's a lot of open land for you to enjoy, because here they typically, at least near Balanga, you've got a house and then that's it, and there's no yard, there's nowhere to get out and stretch and enjoy the outside. But they've mixed. They've got a nice home, two-story, everything you need, and the prices, those are outstanding prices. 3.7 M for a two-story home on a 100 square or larger lot. I don't know that you'll be able to beat that anywhere in the Balanga City area. So yeah, get in touch with us or contact them directly. I'm looking forward to seeing this develop. It's going to be kind of cool. So we'll leave it there. Peace out.
Yay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Very nice. You never did speak in your native language.
By the way, guys, we're in the pre-selling period. Like for example, the Jenny. This is the Jenny model. We have 3.7 here. If you pay for us spot cash, we are going to give you 10% discount. How about that, guys? Diba? And also we have Myra here. We have also, well, we are in pre-selling period also. The price, the spot cash is 3.5. If you're going to pay in cash, we're going to give you 10% discount. Okay? And this is the last model, the Milagros. We are in pre-selling also the 3.3M. If you're going to pay in cash, we'll give you a 10% discount. Okay. How to avail in Cristina Residences? Only 2 valid IDs. This is our FB page. You can contact us here.
Hey guys, I got another question for the TriTech marketing department, of which this young lady is, you know, a huge part of it. Tell the viewers, if you would, how long? Because again, this is for foreigners. This is it's a new thing, and I've explained it all to them in the video, so they should have a good understanding of how property's developed here. But if you would explain to them how long you expect to be doing the pre-selling, and at what point will the prices rise, because there's always a place in there where they you know, you've got your infrastructure in, you've got your pre-selling done, and now it's time to start building, and so prices are going to go up because it's developing. Can you speak to that?
Our pre-selling started this January up to March.
Listen, I had a question, because this is something I would ask if I were looking for property in a home. This development, they have already worked out the details, and they're selling these in a package deal, property and home. Everything from an 80 square meter to a 100 square meter home on a piece of property that's somewhere around 110 square meters. You get a lower price when you do it that way. Instead of having 20 designs of homes available, they have three designs available for you. So there is some customization. What she's shared with me is that if you come in here and you want to buy a home and property, but you want to, let's say you want a 4-bedroom home, or you want a big deck on the back, or you want a 2-car garage instead of a 1-car carport. Those options are there. The good thing about this is TriTech Construction is the one doing this. So they have a full complement of architects, engineers, specialists in all the different areas of construction, so they can change anything that you desire them to change. What you're not able to do is just bring in anybody into the development to build, because they're basically being very strict about what they're using Philippine building codes. They don't want anybody coming here and doing messes with property values when you just let anybody come in and build a home. So they're trying to keep it to where this area is done right, it's developed correctly, and everybody wins. The property owner, the developer, everybody comes out on the plus side. So you have some options. The architects are there. If you want to change something, doesn't sound like it's a problem. But you can't bring somebody in from outside to do that here. So I just wanted to make that clear to you, because I know a lot of Westerners like, they may have somebody, they have a buddy or a friend or a family member that does this or that. Not necessarily an option here. You use TriTech Construction, purchase a property. They have already set plans, but there is flexibility in those plans. So just wanted you to understand that, okay? Obviously, they do private building for businesses and for people who want to build residential homes, custom homes, things of that nature. But they also do land development, and they've got one started here in the community of Orani. Orani is in Bataan. Beautiful. I've lived in Bataan now for a year. Incredible place, gorgeous mountains and rice fields, and I mean it literally looks like something out of a postcard. It's also historically a very important area. this is where the Bataan Death March occurred. Corregidor is just off the coastline in the entrance to Manila Bay. Mount Maravellas, you got lots of different mountains in this area. A lot of history here. Very beautiful area. The peninsula, and it is a peninsula, Bataan, sits across the bay from Manila. Pretty good distance. They have plans. I don't know what stage it's in, but they do have plans to actually build a bridge connecting Cavite, which is just south of Manila, to Bataan. And when that happens, it sounds like it's a done deal. I just don't know what phase they're in of the project. When that happens, this is going to become a very let's just put it this way: people are going to move here simply for its beauty and to get away from Manila. There are a lot of good things about Manila, but bottom line is Manila, and it's crowded, and it's got a lot of pollution, and it's noisy, and unless you just like those things, why you'd want to live in it 7 days a week, I don't know. A lot of people from there, especially during the pandemic time, have bought property over here in Bataan with plans of building weekend places and things of that nature. If you're driving from Manila, the Skyway actually has helped a lot with that as far as cutting down on time, especially if you're coming from the south side of Manila, Cavite, General Trias, that area, Parañaque. That was a pretty crazy drive getting through EDSA and all that stuff. Skyway's taken a lot of that out, so that's good, but it's still a lengthy drive. You're driving all the way to Pampanga, and then from there you're going to Bataan, and it's a good drive. That bridge is going to cut down on a lot of that. So I say that to say this area, although extremely beautiful and lots of potential, it has lots of room to grow. I don't expect it'll ever become a Manila by any means, but it's just got too much beauty, and people are trying to preserve that. Anyway, back to why I'm doing this. This development, the way they do things here, and it took me about a year to figure all this out, because I know in the West, when they develop a piece of property, they go in, they put all your infrastructure, and then they start selling property. Well, here it's not done that way. Here they do what's called pre-selling, and they sell as many of the lots as they can to assist with funding the infrastructure. So they'll do the pre-selling, then the infrastructure, they have a timeline, then the infrastructure will start to go in. And of course there's always lots left over, but once the infrastructure goes in, the price goes up. So those that get in at this stage, and you want to do this with reputable people. You want to check them out, make sure they're an actual business, that they're registered with the Philippine government to be able to sell property, because there are scams. I mean, there are, and you got to take care of yourself and make sure you're not getting into something that you're going to regret. But this one's legit. So it's not a large development, which I like. I don't like those super size row housing type of developments. This is all single family residential homes. They have them packaged, which saves you a lot of money. We're going to include some of the, I think there's like 3 or 4 home designs that they have. They are already priced out to include the land and the home build. They're all good size homes. I think one of them's 50 square meters downstairs, 50 up, and then there's one's 50-40, and then I think there's one 50-30. So the smallest is 80 square meters, and the largest, I believe, is about 100 square meters, but that's 2-story. And these lots are about 110 square meters in size, I believe. So that still leaves you with half the property, which is not a usual thing here. Usually they fill up the property with a house here. I've never understood that, but that's what they do. I like to have some greenery. I like to have some outdoor space. I like to have a place for, if I have kids, for them to be able to run around, build a pool if I want to, or a basketball court, whatever. This addition, it's called CRISTINA Residences. It actually does that. The home design is not designed to take up the whole property. So I like that. So I want to just, and you're going to have to use your imagination here, but we will include, of course, a lot of the artist concepts and drawings and plans that have already been put into place for this property. But it's a mango grove. Of course, some of these mango trees will have to go because they'll have to have a central road for access, and then the lots will actually be on either side and on the ends of the property, both ends of the property. I believe there's a total of 34, 35 lots, and they have reserved a couple of them for a green space. I don't know what they're going to do with that, whether it's just going to be a green space or if they're planning on a community pool. I guess it would be up to the community once all the property is sold. That I don't know, but I do know they have it set aside. So I want to show you. This comes in off a really good road that comes from Roman Highway into Orani, and the road going from the main road to here is I don't consider it an improved road because it's dirt and rock, but it's a whole lot better than a lot of roads in this area. I'm sure at some point this will become concrete. These barangays, they have a plan, and as they are able to pay for things, they do concrete these roads, and a lot of them are concreted. And once a housing development like this goes in, you have a much better shot of getting that actually done. There is city water here. I saw the lines as we were coming in, and of course you've got Penelco, which is the electric company here. But you come back here to this mango grove, and this is the property. So I'm going to flip this around and show you. This is the actual entrance. So there'll be a main gate here, and this all is going away. But these, you do have a road that will run right down the middle of this side, and then it'll run right down the middle of this side between all these mango trees. So the lots are on either side of this main access road, and they go up to, I'll show you here in a minute, we'll walk it, but they go up to that second level of rice terrace over there. So you kind of have to picture this. It's going to have a centralized road. You've got an entrance here, and it breaks out to the left, that's due east, and then west here. There are, I believe, 4 or 5 lots on the end. Those are the largest lots on each end cap, if you will, running this direction. And then you've got lots on either side consecutively running down the entire length of the property. So they have just started getting the entrance in here. As you can see, they brought in some fill dirt. This area was rice fields and mango trees, so they're raising this up for building and for being able to put a road in. You see a lot of folks here. They're having an agents meeting because they're getting ready to start selling this property, and they're trying to get all the agents lined out, get them to see it, understand where things are going to go. And again, we will include pictures and all the artwork so you get a good idea of what this is. And we're doing this to help our friends who just happen to be building my home. So I don't think you can go wrong with this. Let's go on down here. We're going to go ahead and walk the length of the property here. This is going due east, and again, that central road is going to come right down through the middle here, and that's going to leave you lots on either side. And kind of watch where I'm going, or I'm liable to have a blooper video if I go down. The cattle like to graze. They've got cattle back here grazing, and they've made some pretty good divots in the soil. So as you can see, it's pretty long, and you'll see that also in the artist concepts, the length of the development. It's not as wide as it is long. So pretty down here with these mango trees, and this area is just really nice. Really, really nice. the good, the bad. The Philippines.